Dr. Jacqueline Dupont, an oncologist, wishes to be the investigator of a Phase 1 trial to assess the pharmacodynamic and pharmacokinetic properties of a new drug for the treatment of terminally ill patients with small cell carcinoma of the lung. Pre-clinical trials of the new drug have proven to be very effective in animal studies conducted by the company developing the drug, but the company has little information about how it is metabolized and the safe dosage to use in humans. As this is a Phase 1 trial of a new drug, it is extremely important that all samples of blood drawn from each of the trial participants are taken at specific time intervals so that various parameters can be calculated accurately. This being the case, it has been estimated by the sponsor that approximately 300 milliliters of blood would be required from each subject over a 2-week period. The protocol and participant information sheet for the trial are clearly written and, in lay terms, point out to the trial participants what will happen to them during their participation in the trial. The sponsor has provided Dr. Dupont with the trial protocol, the investigator's brochure outlining all the preclinical data and studies conducted in animals to date, the informed consent form, and insurance documentation. The sponsor has also signed the hospital indemnity documentation and furthermore provided the necessary equipment to conduct the trial. Dr. Dupont therefore submits an application to her hospital EC to conduct the trial. Dr. Dupont, an oncologist, plans to act as the investigator of a Phase 1 trial of a new drug for the treatment of terminally ill patients with small cell carcinoma of the lung. Although the trial population is vulnerable because the patients are terminally ill, the EC review concludes that it is important to allow terminally ill patients to participate in relevant clinical trials, even though the possibility of receiving curative treatment is zero or close to zero. The scientific rationale behind this trial is seen as acceptable, since the cancer drugs are too toxic to be given to healthy volunteers. There is no other option to advance our knowledge in finding better treatments for future cancer patients. Note: vulnerable populations should not automatically be omitted from being invited to participate in a clinical trial. The final decision will always rest with the participant and, in this scenario, also with the parents or legally authorized representative.